In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best gaming TVs in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these gaming TVs, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Sony X800E. The Sony X800E is a great all-rounder, regardless if you use it as a regular TV, or as a gaming asset, so let's get quickly into action, and find out why are people satisfied by its performance. From a design perspective, the X800E has a mainly plastic body, finished in muted gray, which I particularly favor, due to the fact that it makes the TV compatible to any home decor. In addition, the stand which supports the monitor is U-shaped, and even though it is plastic, it is sturdy enough to keep the monitor right in place, so you can do adjustments without any problem. Since I've mentioned the stand, I'd like to inform you that at its back legs, there are cable management channels, so the TV will always look neat. Moving on, the connectivities are many for its price range, so you can find 2 HDMI ports placed on the left, 2 USB 2.0 ports, 1 USB 3.0 ports, and a coaxial connector, while at the back, you can find yet 2 more HDMI inputs, single component video input, an Ethernet jack, and digital audio connection, so as you can see, they are indeed many. Now, let's talk about the features. This particular model has a 43-inch IPS panel that uses the Triluminos technology and the 4K X Reality Pro picture processing, that are responsible for delivering sharp and vibrant visuals that will take your breath away from the moment you start watching or gaming. If you're a console gamer, I'd like to inform you that this TV has proven as a top-notch, if you use it for console gaming, especially with PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro, due to the fact that the TV itself is highly responsive, so the whites, blacks, and the textures are lifelike, which is always wanted by everyone. If we take the gaming aside for a second, since the X800E is a smart TV, you can stream your favorite movies and series from Netflix, HBO Go, Amazon Video, Kodi, and much more, so you shouldn't worry about anything. Overall, the Sony X800E deserves your attention, because it offers a great value for its cost. Moving on, at number 4, we have the TCL 55R617. The 55R617 is a 55-inch 4K Ultra HD Smart. It is also TCL's latest gem, that is expanding rapidly in the market, since it has proven great for gaming and movie watching. From a design perspective, this unit features an attractive, gunmetal construction that holds relatively thin bezels and sides, while at the bottom, there are 2 feet which add a great sense of aesthetics to the overall cabinet. When it comes to the connectivities, I'd like to inform you that this TV packs 3 HDMI ports, 1 USB port, an antenna cable connector, a 3.5mm composite video input, an Ethernet port, and a 3.5mm headphone jack, which is quite good for its price tag. But now, let's talk about the performance. One of the reasons why did this TV become wanted by many customers, is the fact that it supports HDR content in both HDR10 and Dolby Vision encoding, which is really impressive. In addition, this model uses the TCL's Contrast Control Zone technology, which performs really smart. Or to be more precise, it does individually optimize the image across the 120 zones, with the intention to deliver the lights and blacks equally good. I'd also want to mention that this TV, as well as the 6 series models, are based upon the IPQ engine, which does drastically enhances the color, so both your movie watching and gaming sessions will be great. In terms of gaming, the 55R617 is very responsive, offers an ultra-low lag time, and that's the main reason why it is the official TV for Call of Duty World League, which by itself speaks much about what you can expect from this TV. Moreover, you can also take an advantage of the action smoothing option, which reduces the motion blur, or if you seek an even better quality, then the game mode would be an even better option, since it adjusts the picture to meet gaming standards. To conclude, the TCL55R617 would be a top option for you, if you're looking for a quality, 55-inch 4K TV that won't cost you a fortune. Next stop, at number 3, we have the Vizio P55E1. The Vizio P55E1 would be a great option for everyone who is looking for a TV that combines an attractive design with a powerful performance, so let's find out why have we listed it in the first place. From a design perspective, the P55E1 sports a gorgeous 55-inch panel that is composed of thin bezels and sides, as well as 2 silver-colored feet, so when you see the TV as a whole, it looks beautiful, since its color makes it suitable for any home decor. Moving on, I'd like to mention that this TV has plenty of connectivity ports as well, so you can find 5 HDMI inputs, of which 4 of them support HDR content via HDMI 2.0, so you can connect the TV to your gaming console, or with any 4K HDR streaming device without any problem. The other ports include a single Ethernet port, 1 component side port, 2 USB side ports, an ARC output, an analog audio out, 1 digital audio output, as well as dual 10-watt speakers that are pretty loud for a TV. Now, let's talk about the features. The Vizio P55E1 has a full array local dimming, or even better said, it has impressive 126 local dimming zones, which will ensure that the TV will adapt its backlight brightness to the picture itself, so both the blacks will be deep, while the whites bright enough to let you see everything clearly. In addition, this TV has an Ultra HD resolution, or 3840 by 2160 in terms of pixels, while on the other side, since its display is an IPS, it means that the visuals will be stunning, regardless of your viewing angle. But Vizio hasn't stopped yet, since this unit has an aspect ratio of 16:9, supports up to 1.07 billion colors, has a dynamic contrast ratio of 50 million:1, and an effective refresh rate of 240 Hz, so if you compare its price with the specs, it means that we can consider it as a real bargain. Overall, the Vizio P55E1 is definitely a steal, so if you're looking for a TV that performs majestically for gaming and casual watching, then this would be your choice. Moving on, at number 2, we have the LG OLED 65C7P. The LG OLED 65C7P, as it is written at its name, is a colossal 65-inch, OLED smart TV which can be considered as a lifetime investment, since it is OLED first of all, and that by default means that the visuals would be extremely defined. From a design perspective, this TV has a minimalistic, completely bezel-free design, with an incredibly thin rounded edge, as well as a hexagonal, wide aluminum stand, that I really like, due to the fact that it gives a touch of a premium feel. At the back, you will find 2 USB 2.0 ports, an Ethernet port, optical and coaxial audio outputs, 4 HDMI ports, and a USB 3.0 ports, which means that you will be backed up as you should, so you can connect with multiple devices without any problem. But now, let's talk about the performance. The LG supports both the Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, and it is also compatible with HDR10 and HLG, so I have to admit that this TV radiates with mightiness. Moving on, this model uses the LG's active HDR technology, which means that each HDR picture is going to be analyzed and optimized scene by scene, with the intention to maximize the visuals' quality, like you've never felt before. When it comes to gaming, I'd suggest you take an advantage of the game mode, which will reduce the input lag as low as possible, so if you're using consoles, you will hardly meet any occurrences of delays, so you shouldn't worry literally about anything. According to the users, the colors are exceptionally rich and vibrant, which by default means that both your gameplay and movies will look great. Before we end, I would like to mention that the LG produces a loud and clear audio, which isn't really common with TVs, but of course, if you seek an even greater audio quality, then you can take an advantage of your external speakers or soundbars. To conclude, the LG OLED 65C7P is a fantastic example of how should an OLED TV look and perform like, so if you ever look to invest in an OLED TV, this one would be a top choice. And finally, at number 1, we have the Sony 900E. The Sony 900E is a real sensation, because this mid-range priced TV can outdo most of the toughest competitors on the market, thanks to its powerful performance, that will literally let you see what you have previously missed. From a design perspective, the 900E is available in 4 different sizes, such as a 49-inch, 55-inch, the 65-inch which we are currently reviewing, and a 75-inch, but regardless of your choice, all of them share the same look. This particular model features a gorgeous, black construction that is accompanied by a tapered back, extremely thin bezels, and a sturdy metal stand that supports the whole cabinet. What got my attention about the stand except for its beautiful look, is that it has slots at the rear, which I find it very useful, since you won't have troubles with the annoying wires. Moving on, the connectivities are robust, and they are composed of 2 USB 2.0 ports, single USB 3.0 port, 4 HDMI ports, component and composite video inputs, a coaxial connection for an antenna, and an Ethernet port, of which you can take an advantage, especially if you're looking for wired connections. But now, let's talk about the performance. The Sony 900E uses many technologies, such as the Motion Flow XR, which is known for its ability to reduce the motion blur, that is mostly present during dynamic action scenes, so you can feel every game and movie in depth. Moreover, the TV has a full array local boosting and dimming, which means that you would see 5 times more contrast than the conventional LED TVs, which by default means that the bright and the dark scenes will be delivered equally good. But what got my attention the most, is its native refresh rate of 120 Hz, which isn't common with TVs in this price range. According to the users, gaming on this TV is truly immersive, since the TV remains responsive even with HDR games, so I really can't find any remarks considering its performance. To conclude, you should consider the Sony 900E seriously, because, for its price range, you will receive a great amount of value on one side, while on the other, your gaming and movie experience will be unbelievably immersive. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these gaming TVs, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.